Hello students of class 10 advanced mathematics. Today I am going to start a new chapter, that is coordinate geometry, chapter 9. Coordinate geometry, coordinate geometry, chapter 9. Chapter 9. Coordinate geometry, chapter 9. Now, first of all, I want to tell you what is inclination of a line. What is inclination of a line, of inclination of a line, and slope of a line. See, this is our coordinate axes, x, o, x dash, and y, o, y dash. Now this is a line L. With respect to x-axis, the angle made by this line with respect to x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. Remember this. The angle made by this line with respect to x-axis in anti-clockwise direction, this theta is called, it is called the angle of inclination. This is called the angle of inclination. The angle made by this line with respect to x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise direction, theta is considered as positive. And if we take tan theta, if we take tan of this angle theta, then this is called the slope of the line. This is called the slope of the line, or you can say gradient. And this tan theta, it is represented by small letter m. This tan theta is represented by a small letter m. Now I am going to tell another I am going to explain you another topic, that is gradient of a line, means slope, that is the slope of this line, or we can say gradient of a line when the coordinates of any two points on the line are given. So I am going to explain it. This is our coordinate axis, x, o, x dash, and y, o, y dash. Now here this is the line. This, I am taking 2 points. One point is P and its coordinate is x1, y1, and another point Q, its coordinate is x2, y2. Let me produce this line which cuts the x-axis. And it makes an angle theta with respect to x-axis. I have taken 2 points on this line, point P, whose coordinates are x1, y1, and a point Q whose coordinates are x2, y2. Now here I am drawing two perpendiculars on x-axis, that is PM and PN. These two are the perpendiculars, and again I am drawing another perpendicular on QM, and let it be represented by R. So see, this is the coordinate axis xo x dash, coordinate axis xo x dash, y y dash, and this is the line which cuts the x-axis and makes an angle theta with respect to x-axis. And I have taken 2 points P and Q on this line. The coordinate of P is x1, y1, and the coordinate of Q is x2, y2. From P, I have drawn a perpendicular on x-axis, and from Q I have drawn a perpendicular on x-axis. Therefore, PM is perpendicular to x-axis and Qn is perpendicular to x-axis and PR is perpendicular to Qn. So here this is the origin. So this one is x1 and from here this is x2. So Mn, this is equal to x2 minus x1. So this is a rectangle. So this will be also equal to x2 minus x1. Now here this is y1 and this is y2. Now this QR, this is y2 minus y1. See, this is perpendicular, this is also perpendicular, so this line is parallel to this line. So this angle is equal to this angle, corresponding angles, these angles are equal. Now tan theta that is equal to perpendicular by base QM by PR, your sorry, not QM, QR perpendicular, QR by PR, QR by PR, tan theta. So QR, this is y2 minus y1 and PR, this is x2 minus x1. So this is the slope of this line L, this is the slope of this line, or you can say the gradient of this line L. We can find out the gradient of a line if the line passes through two given points. We can find out the gradient of a line when it passes through two given points. Your formula is this. This is your formula. Now let me go to our exercise. This is exercise 9.1. Exercise 9.1. Exercise 9.1. Question number 1. Find the slopes of the line whose inclination are this. You have to find out the slope of the line. So question number 1A, it is given 30 degree. So slope of the line, that is M, that is equal to 10 30 degree, and value of 10 30 degree is 1 by root 3. This is your answer. Again, the second, it is given 60 degree. So M is equal to 10 60 degree and this is equal to root 3. This is your answer. The rest two questions you can do it yourself. 120 degree and 135 degree, you can do it yourself. Now the second question is, a line is passing through this and is parallel to x-axis, find its inclination and gradient. Let me draw the graph of it. That is question number 2. Let me draw the graph of it, question number 2. This is your coordinate axis, x, o, x dash and y, o, y dash. A line is given which is passing through this point. So this will be like this, 4, comma minus 3. This 4 and then minus 3. So let the point be here, 4 comma, let it be here, 4 comma minus 3. So this line is parallel to x-axis. When this line is parallel to x-axis, your theta is equal to 0. That is, angle of inclination is 0 degree. And the slope of this line and the slope of this line, slope of this line will be equal to tan 0. That is equal to 0. This is your answer. Now, question number 3. If the inclination of the line is 15 degree, then find its gradient. So, gradient, that is M, is equal to tan 15 degree. Now, how we will find the value of tan 15 degree? We are going to take the help of this formula which you have studied earlier, tan A minus B, that is equal to tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B. So, tan 45 degree minus 30 degree, that is equal to tan 45 degree minus 30 degree by 1 plus tan 45 degree into tan 30 degree. Value of tan 45 degree is 1 minus and 30 degree is 1 by root 3 plus by 1 plus value of tan 45 1 into 1 by root 3. So here your it will be root 3 minus 1, root 3 plus 1. You can leave it here itself. Let me see the answer, how they have given in the answer. Exercise 9.1, question number 3. See, it is root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1, root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. This is your answer. Now, question number 4. Question number 4, see, in the question number 4, it is given that the gradient of a line passing through this and this is this, find the value of y. That means the line is passing through two given points. So we are going to take the help of this formula, the formula which I have given to you, that when a line is passing through two given points, then the slope of the line is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So here the line is passing through point minus 8, 11 and 2y, passing these two points, and that is m, that is equal to tan theta. It is given to you, it is minus 4 by 3. So by the help of the formula, m, that is equal to, let us take this x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Now, so your m will be equal to y2 minus y1, that is 4 minus 11 by x2 minus 11, 2 minus plus 8. So here a value of m is minus 4 by 3. Now 4 minus 11, that is 4 minus 11, it comes out to be minus 7. Minus 7 by 10. Minus 7, I have made a mistake, This is not 4, this is y. So your minus 4 by 3 is equal to y minus 11 by 10. Now cross multiplication, that is 3 y minus 11 y, this is y, y minus 3 is equal to minus 40. So 3y minus 33 is equal to minus 40. So your 3y is equal to minus 40 plus 33. So this comes out to be 3y. This comes out to be minus 7, and y is equal to minus 7 by 3. This is your answer. Let me check the answer. Question number 4. See, minus 7 by 3, minus 7 by 3. Now I am going to question number 5. Question number 5. The gradient of some line are given below. Find the inclination of each of them. So the gradient, that is means your tan theta. Question 5a. Tan theta is given to you 1. So tan theta, the value of 1 is when tan 45 degree. Tan 45 degrees 1. So theta is equal to 45 degree. This is your answer. Similarly, B, that is tan theta is equal to minus 1. So now tan theta in second quadrant, tan is negative, and value of 1 is when tan is 45 degree. Value of 1 is when tan is 45 degree. So in the second quadrant, tan is negative. So I can write here tan 2 into 90 minus 45 degree. So this comes out to be tan theta, that is equal to 10 minus 180 minus 45, 180 minus 45, that is 5, 3, 1, 135. So your 135. So your theta is equal to 135. This is your answer. The next two questions you can do it yourself. It is these two you can do it yourself. Now I am going to this question number 6. Here, find the gradient of the line joining the origin and the midpoints of the line segment through this and this. So by the help of section formula, by the help of section formula, I am going to find out the mid value of this coordinate of the midpoint of these two line segment joining these 2 points. Line segment joining these 2 points. Line segment joining these 2 points. I am going to find out the coordinate of the middle point. I am going to find out the coordinate of the middle point by taking the help of section formula. By taking the help of section formula, that is from section formula. That is from section formula. Let x and y be the coordinates. Let x and y be the coordinates of the middle point of the line segment joining line segment through 2, -3 and 6, -1. So x will be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, which is 2 plus 6 by 2, 6, 7, 8 by 2. This is equal to 4. And y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2, that is -3 minus 1 by 2 minus 4 by 2, that is -2. So now you have to find the gradient of joining the origin. Coordinate of origin is coordinate of origin is 0, 0. So the slope of the line, so your slope or the gradient, slope of the line will be y2 minus y1 minus 2 minus 0 by 4 minus 0, that is minus 2 by 4, that is minus 1 by 2. This is your answer. So let me see the answer. Question number 6, 9. It is minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Now question number 7. Find the inclination and the gradient of the line joining the following pairs of points. Gradient and inclination. First of all, I will find the gradient. So 1 tan theta, that is m, will be equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So this will be equal to y2 minus y1 0 minus root 3 by x2 minus x1 1 minus 4. So minus root 3 by minus 3. So this will be equal to root 3 by 3. So this will be 1 by root 3. So your angle of inclination, because tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3, this is your slope, and your angle of inclination tan theta, that will be equal to tan 30 degree. So your theta will be 30 degree. Now let me see the answer. That is question number 7. You see here the question number 7. Question 7. So first question, theta 30 degree and 1 by root 3. Theta 30 degree and 1 by root 3. The rest, these questions you can do it yourself. Now I am going to question number 8. This is question number 8. Question number 8. See question number 8. Using the concept of gradient of a line so that the following points are collinear. So what I am going to do here, the points are A, 6, minus 1, 5, 0, and 2, 3. Let this P point be 6, minus 1, Q be 5, 0, and R be 2, 3. First of all, I am going to find out the slope of PR. Slope of the line segment, PQ. It's not PR, PQ, sorry. So this will be equal to y2 minus y1, 0 minus minus 1, by x2 minus x1, 5 minus 6. This comes out to be 1 by minus 1 equal to minus 7. Now again, slope of the line segment QR. Similarly, y2 minus y1, 3 minus 0, x2 minus x1, 2 minus 5, 3 by minus 3, that's equal to minus 1. So both these slopes are equal. Let this be represented as m1 and this be m2. So when m1 is equal to m2, we can say that 6 comma minus 1, 5 comma 0 and 2 comma 3 are collinear. Now question number 9. Using the concept of gradient, find the value of A if these are collinear. Same theory, this 7, A, minus 5, 2 and 3 comma 6 are collinear. It is given to you. So this let P be 7 comma A, Q be minus 5, Q point be minus 5, coordinate of Q point B is minus 5 comma 2 and coordinate of R is 3 comma 6. Now we are going to find out the slope of the line segment PQ. Slope of the line segment PQ, let it be represented by M1. Slope of the line segment PQ, let it be represented by M1. This is equal to y2 minus y1, 2 minus A and minus 5 minus 7. So 2 minus A, 5 minus 12. So M1. Now M2. This is the slope of the line segment QR. Slope of the line segment QR. Again y2 minus y1, 6 minus 2, 3 minus minus 5, that is plus 5, 4 by 8, 1 by 2. Since they are collinear, since the points are collinear, therefore M1 is equal to M2. So 2 minus A by minus 12 is equal to 1 by 2. Cross multiplication. When we do the cross multiplication, 2 bracket 2 minus A is equal to minus 12. 4 minus 2A is equal to minus 12. Minus 2A is equal to, this is minus 16. So A is equal to 4. This is your answer. Let me check the answer. Sorry, A is equal to 8. A is equal to 8. A is equal to 8. Sorry. So let me check the answer. 9.1. 9.1C. It is 8. Now I am going to question number 10. Question number 10. A triangle is formed by the point this. Find the gradient of median of the triangle through A. So see, this is the triangle A, B, C, 3 comma 8, minus 1 comma 2, 6 comma minus 6. 6 comma. So this is the triangle. Coordinates I have written here. Now median, that is M, this is the midpoint. So by the help of the section formula, I am going to find out the coordinates of M, which is the coordinate of M. This is 6 plus minus 1, 6 plus minus 1 by 2 and minus 6 plus 2 by 2. This is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So this comes out to be 5 by 2 and minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. So the coordinate of M is 5 by 2 comma minus 2. Now you have to find out the slope of the median. You have to find out the slope of AM, that is the median. Again same formula, y2 minus y1, minus 2 minus 8 by x2 minus x1, that is 5 by 2 minus 3. This is minus 10 and now your LCM is 2, 5 minus 6, so minus 10 into 2 by minus 1, this comes out to be 20. Let me see the answer. 9.1, 9.1, 20. Say this is 20. It is given to you. And the last question, question number 11. Find the angle between x-axis and the line joining the points this and this. X-axis and line joining the point this and this. That means x-axis you have to find out first of all you have to find out the gradient, that is tan theta, that is equal to y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1 minus 2 minus 1 by x2 minus x1, that is 4 minus 3. So tan theta will be equal to minus 2 plus 1 by 1. So tan theta will be equal to minus 1. So your tan theta will be equal to tan 135 degree. So theta will be 135 degree. Let me check the answer. Let me check the answer. 135 degree or 45 degree. This is 135 degree. The answer is 135 degree. It can 135. So this is your whole exercise 9.1.